My child, only 29 minutes left for you to be surprised. Yes, you heard me right. Only a few moments later I will surprise you. Are you ready to sense my presence around you? Even now, the air shifts. Can you feel it? The weight of your burdens begins to lift, because I have stepped into the room where you are. I am moving closer, drawing near, closer than your very breath. The heavens have opened over you, and my angels stand in position awaiting my command. I have spoken, and now everything that has been withheld shall be released. You have waited, and now your waiting comes to an end. You have wept, and now I will wipe every tear. You have prayed, and now the answer rushes toward you like a mighty wave. I have seen your secret struggles, the battles you never spoke of, the silent cries that no one heard. But I heard them. I counted each tear, and none were wasted. Every moment of pain, every season of delay, every door that shut in your face, none of it was in vain. I was preparing something greater, something beyond your understanding. Do not let doubt creep in now. Do not let fear whisper lies to you, telling you that this moment is not for you. It is for you, my child. This is your time. The enemy thought he could stop it, delay it, block it, but he has already lost. For I, the Lord your God, have decreed it, and when I speak, nothing can stand against my word. Your heart is racing because your spirit senses what is coming. The shift has already begun. What you thought was impossible is now unfolding before you. Watch as I break the barriers that have stood in your way. Watch as I remove the obstacles that the enemy placed before you. The walls are crumbling. The chains are falling. Everything that held you back is losing its grip. I have seen the struggles of your heart. You've wondered if I have forgotten you. You have questioned if my promises still stand. Hear me now, I have never left you. I have never forgotten you. My promises are alive and active, and they will not return void. They will accomplish exactly what I have sent them to do. He says, look around you, my child. The signs are already there. The small shifts, the unexpected blessings, the divine alignments, these are my fingerprints. I have been working behind the scenes, moving in ways you could not yet perceive. But now I am making it clear. I am revealing my hand in your life. The surprise I have for you is not ordinary. It is not something small or insignificant. It is something that will make you stand in awe. It will be undeniable proof that I, the Lord, am with you. The same power that parted the Red Sea, the same power that raised the dead, the same power that spoke the universe into existence, this power is at work in your life right now. I am lifting you out of the pit. I am pulling you from the depths of despair and setting you upon a solid foundation. What was once broken, I am restoring. What was once lost, I am bringing back. And what the enemy stole, I am returning to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Do not be afraid of the unknown, for I go before you. Do not shrink back in fear, for I have made a way. Do you not see it? Can you not perceive it? I am making rivers in the desert. I am making pathways in places where there were none. What seemed like a dead end is about to turn into your breakthrough. Every voice that spoke against you, every hand that was raised to harm you, every plan of the enemy designed to bring you down, I am silencing them. The accuser has lost his case against you because my blood speaks for you. My favor is your shield. My presence surrounds you like a fortress. Oh, my beloved, how precious you are to me. Do you know that I have written your name on the palm of my hand? Do you know that before you were formed in the womb, I knew you? I set you apart. You were never meant to fit in with the world because you belong to me. I see you trying to carry everything on your own. I see you wrestling with burdens that were never meant for you to bear. Lay them down now. Release them into my hands. You do not have to fight this battle alone. I am fighting for you. I am moving in ways that will leave you speechless. Even as I speak, the heavens are shifting in your favor. Even as I speak, my angels are being dispatched on your behalf. Even as I speak, doors are swinging open. The miracles you have been waiting for already in motion. Hold on, my child. You are about to see what I have been preparing for you. You are about to step into the moment that changes everything. The surprise I have for you is beyond what you have imagined. It is greater than what you have asked for. It will leave you in awe of my goodness. The world may have counted you out, but I have counted you in. Others may have doubted you, but I have called you. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not alone. My love for you is unshakable, unbreakable, eternal. Now, my child, lift up your head. Open your heart. Prepare yourself. The next few moments will be unlike anything you have experienced before. Watch as I move. Watch as I reveal my glory in your life. Time is ticking. The countdown has begun. The heavens are opening. My glory is descending. The surprise is moments away. Be expectant. Be ready. I am here. And I am about to do what only I can do. My child, do you remember the times when I moved suddenly, when my hand reached into the impossible and turned it into a testimony? You have read of them, you have heard of them, but now I remind you, for what I have done before, I am about to do again. My power has never diminished, my authority has never weakened, and my love for my chosen ones has never faded. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever, and just as I have surprised those before you, so too will I surprise you. Do you remember Abraham? He had waited for years, carrying a promise that seemed too distant, too unlikely. The world around him grew older, and time whispered that it was too late, that the promise had passed him by. But I, the Lord, do not operate by the limitations of time. I spoke a word over him, and when the appointed time came, I surprised him with Isaac. Laughter filled his home because what was once impossible had been made possible by my hand. Have I not spoken promises over your life as well? Have I not declared that I will fulfill my word? And if I did it for Abraham, will I not do it for you? Remember Joseph, the boy who dreamed of greatness but found himself in a pit, then in a prison, betrayed and forgotten by men. But I never forgot him. I watched as he was thrown into darkness, as he was sold into slavery, as he was accused unjustly. It seemed as though every step led him further away from what I had spoken over his life. But when the time came, I moved suddenly. In a single day, I lifted him from the prison and placed him in the palace. From chains to a throne, from sorrow to honor. He had no warning, no sign that it was about to happen. He only woke up expecting another ordinary day, but I had planned a divine surprise. And if I did it for Joseph, will I not do it for you? Do you remember the Israelites standing before the Red Sea with an army behind them and no way forward? They thought they were trapped, that the enemy would overtake them, that all hope was lost. But I had a plan they could not see. In one moment I parted the waters. In an instant I made a way where there was no way. They crossed over on dry land, and the very sea that threatened them swallowed their enemies. They never expected the miracle to come in the way that it did, but I had already prepared it before they even knew they needed it. And if I did it for them, will I not do it for you? What? Have you forgotten Elijah the prophet who stood alone, facing hundreds who worshipped false gods? The people had turned away from me, and the heavens had withheld rain. But when my servant called upon my name, I responded in a way that no one expected. Fire fell from heaven, consuming the altar, proving that I alone am God. It was not just a miracle, it was a sudden, undeniable display of my power. The people who doubted were left in awe. The ones who mocked were silenced. And the heavens opened once again, bringing the rain that had been withheld for years. What was barren was restored. What was lifeless was revived. And if I did it for Elijah, will I not do it for you? Do you remember the widow of Zarephath? She was gathering sticks to prepare her last meal, convinced that she and her son would soon die. She had nothing left, no way out, no hope of provision. But I saw her, I knew her need, and I sent my servant to her door. She thought she was about to see the end, but instead she saw the beginning of a miracle. Every time she reached into her jar, there was oil. Every time she prepared bread, there was flour. She did not know that I had already prepared a way for her long before she saw it. And if I did it for her, will I not do it for you? Have you forgotten Naaman, the man covered in leprosy, the disease that no physician could heal? He sought an answer, but the way I led him was not the way he expected. He thought the healing would come in a grand moment, a powerful declaration. But I surprised him by asking him to humble himself, to dip in the river 7 times. And when he obeyed, the sickness that clung to him was washed away. He stepped out of the water renewed, restored, made whole. And if I did it for Naaman, will I not do it for you? Have you forgotten my servant Daniel, who was thrown into the lion's den because he refused to bow to any but me? The world believed it was his end, that no man could survive the night surrounded by beasts. But I had already shut the mouths of the lions before he even entered that place. I had already declared his victory before the enemy plotted his downfall. And in the morning, when the stone was rolled away, he walked out unharmed. His enemies were astonished, and my name was glorified. And if I did it for Daniel, will I not do it for you? Have you forgotten the 3 men thrown into the fiery furnace? The flames were 7 times hotter, and those who cast them in were consumed by the heat. The world expected them to burn, but I had already prepared a surprise. I stepped into the fire with them. When they were bound, I loosed them. When they were cast into destruction, I surrounded them with my presence. They walked in the midst of the fire, untouched, unharmed, because I was there. And when they came out, not even the smell of smoke was upon them. And if I did it for them, will I not do it for you? Have you forgotten my son who was crucified, beaten, mocked, laid in a tomb? The world believed it was over, that darkness had won. But I had a plan that no one could comprehend. On the 3rd day, when the world least expected it, when the enemy thought he had prevailed, the stone was rolled away. Death lost its hold. The grave lost its victory. The surprise that shook the earth, that changed eternity, was that my son was no longer among the dead, he was alive. The greatest miracle, the greatest restoration, the greatest demonstration of my power was revealed in that moment. And if I did it then, will I not do it now? My child, I remind you of these things because you must know that my nature has not changed. I am still the God of the impossible. I am still the one who moves suddenly, who surprises my children with miracles they never saw coming. What I have done before, I will do again. What I have spoken will come to pass. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not overlooked. Even now I am preparing something for you. Even now I am setting the stage for a breakthrough you cannot yet see. Do not grow weary. Do not let doubt steal your expectation. Do not let the enemy whisper lies into your heart, for just as I have done before, so shall I do again. You stand on the edge of a moment that will change everything. The time is near. The surprise is coming. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your faith strong. Keep your heart open. You are about to witness my hand in your life in a way you never imagined. And when it happens, when the breakthrough comes, when the doors swing wide, when the unexpected blessings begin to pour out, remember this moment. Remember that I told you in advance. Remember that I prepared you for what is coming. For I am the Lord your God, and I will surprise you. My beloved child, I am the Lord your God, the giver of every good and perfect gift, the one who calls you by name and surrounds you with my love. Today I speak over you, not with warnings, not with burdens, but with blessings beyond what your heart can comprehend. For I am the God of abundance, the God of restoration, the God of increase, and I delight in blessing my children. Open your heart now, for my favor is being poured upon you. Receive these words, for they are not empty, they carry the power of my Spirit, and they will accomplish what I have spoken. I bless you with peace that surpasses all understanding. The storms around you may rage, but I declare that my peace will guard your heart and mind. You will not be shaken, you will not be troubled, for my presence surrounds you like a shield. When the world is in turmoil, you will stand firm, anchored in my promises. I bless you with rest, for you are my beloved, and I give rest to those I love. No more sleepless nights filled with worry, no more restless thoughts of what tomorrow may bring. I hold your future in my hands, and I will establish your steps. I bless you with divine provision. You will lack no good thing, for I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider. I will open doors where there were none. I will send resources when you least expect them. Even in the dry places I will make rivers flow. I will multiply what is in your hands, and I will bring forth fruit from the seeds you have sown. Your barns will overflow, your table will never be empty, and my goodness will follow you all the days of your life. I bless you with healing. Every wound, every sickness, every affliction that has troubled your body and spirit, I command to leave in my name. My healing flows through you now, restoring what has been broken, strengthening what has been weak. No disease, no pain, no affliction shall have power over you, for I have taken your burdens upon myself. By my stripes you are healed. Every organ, every cell, every bone, every part of you is under my touch. Walk in divine health, for I am the Lord your healer. I bless you with favor. Wherever you go, my hand will be upon you. Doors that were once closed will suddenly open. Opportunities that were hidden will be revealed. People will look upon you with kindness, and my grace will make a way for you. Even those who opposed you will see my hand upon your life and know that I have chosen you. You will not strive, you will not labor in vain, for I have set you apart for good things. My favor will go before you and prepare the way. I bless you with wisdom and discernment. No longer will confusion cloud your mind. No longer will deception lead you astray. My Spirit will guide you. My voice will be clear to you. When you do not know which way to turn, I will direct you. When you need understanding, I will pour out my wisdom upon you. You will walk in clarity, and you will make decisions that lead to life and prosperity. You will not be deceived, for I am your counselor, and I will instruct you in the way you should go. I bless you with restoration. Everything the enemy has stolen, I will return to you in greater measure. The years that were lost, I will redeem. The dreams that seemed shattered, I will revive. The relationships that were broken, I will mend. I will restore your joy, your hope, your strength. You will rise again, for I am the God of restoration, and I am bringing beauty from the ashes. I bless you with breakthrough. No more delays, no more hindrances. The chains that have held you back are breaking even now. The barriers that stood in your way are being removed. The doors of blessing are opening before you, and nothing will stop what I have set in motion. This is your season to move forward, to rise higher, to step into the fullness of what I have for you. No weapon formed against you will prosper, for I am with you, and I am making the way clear. I bless you with joy unspeakable. No longer will sorrow weigh you down, no longer will heaviness cling to you. I am filling you with my joy, a joy that no one can take away. Laughter will return to your lips, songs of praise will rise from your heart. You will dance again, you will rejoice again, for I am turning your mourning into joy. My joy will be your strength, and you will walk in victory. I bless you with love beyond measure. You will know how deeply, how fully, how endlessly you are loved. You are mine, and nothing can separate you from my love. No mistake, no failure, no weakness can ever take you from my hands. My love will surround you, my love will uphold you, my love will fill every empty place in your heart. You are not alone, for I am with you always. My child, share this blessing. Do not keep it to yourself, for my words are meant to flow like living water, bringing life wherever they go. Send this blessing to those who need to hear it, to those who need hope, to those who need my touch. Be a messenger of my goodness, a vessel of my love. Let my blessings overflow from you to others, for I am a God who multiplies what is shared. I have spoken, and my word will not return to me empty. It will accomplish what I have declared. Walk in these blessings, believe in these promises, and watch as I move in your life in ways beyond your imagination. My child, I bless you now and forevermore.